of today's speech is the benefits of animals on the elderly. If someone you care about is feeling lonely because they're old or their family member died, spending some time with an undemanding, loving animal can be something that's important to them. Pets can make a positive change in the mental health and the physical health, the sick and the elderly. And if you're concerned about this issue personally, consider the health benefits, the potential health benefits that they can have on the person's life. First, I will discuss the ways the animal is capable of making an elderly person feel connected to the world. Then I'll show you that a company of a loving cat or a dog makes a difference in a person's mental and physical outlook. Then I'll tell you to keep in mind when considering to give an elderly person what type of pet to choose. As people get older, they start having concerns of not being loved or not being needed anymore. Having an animal companion that is capable of making the elderly feel connected to the world. Elderly people have had their children leave home when they get older or their spouses pass away. They often find it difficult to connect with other people because they feel isolated. Animals depend on them, and they give them a essential feeling of being needed again. Elderly people often find a way that living their lives without much contact. And with the animals, they get to bond and enjoy fun activities. Cats and dogs love physical contact. And because of this, they are willing to go seeking. They're willing to go seeking it. A cat may sit on your lap or sit next to you for petting, or you might find a dog would want to come roll around, play on the floor, or they'll sit, rest their head on your lap. Elderly people often develop a feeling of being unloved or lonely, and an animal who's concerned about them, who loves them, can make a huge difference in the way they feel. Pets can help improving their mental and physical health because animals who are intuitive when it comes to responding to how their humans feel. A cat or a dog especially, one that is closely bonded to you, can feel in tune with your emotions. If you've ever been upset and had an animal come and cuddle with you or check on you, you know how soothing this can be. Have you ever felt more relaxed when a cat walks up to you and demands to be petted? Or have you ever resisted a smile when a dog comes over wants to play with you? These feelings are not merely happening in isolation. There are plenty of scientific studies that show us that having pets can lower the blood pressure and helps us relax. When you think about many elderly people, they are often beset with feelings of stress, and this can often lead to heart disease, stroke, or impaired functioning. Looking into how pets make them feel is essential. Pets are company, and this is very low stress, and people in that when you give them the time they need to recuperate. At the most basic level, pets are very non-demanding. When you mess up, they're willing to forgive you, and they don't ask for much. They need food, little attention, and some care. But they're not going to ask you for something that you can't give them. If you're interested in making a beloved person stay active and social, it is time that you should look into getting them a pet. I have a few things to keep in mind when you're considering what pet might be appropriate. When you're looking for a pet that can help the elderly or sick, or a friend, remember that you should check to see if the person is allergic, find out if they actually like animals. Some people have never had animals, and other people don't even like animals inside their homes. You may wish to gently encourage them, or even introduce them to your own pet. Dogs and cats are very personable and social, so they do quite well. Older dogs are better than younger dogs. Look for an animal that is calm and that is interested in setting the people around them. They do prefer a friendly good nature of dogs, and they prefer a laid-back charm of a cat. Think about how gratifying it is to deal with being asked for so little and give so much. In conclusion, pets make an impressive change in the elderly and sick. And if you feel personally concerned about this issue, consider elderly people who go missing contact with the world and they feel the loss, and a pet can help them recuperate. Thank you.